Welcome to English Podcast Academy. I'm so happy you're continuing this journey. In this third part, we'll explore more weather words, this time focusing on clouds, rain, snow, and wind. These are the sounds and feelings of a real day, and they help you describe the world around you in English. Let's begin. Overcast. Overcast means the sky is completely covered with clouds. You can't see the sun, and everything looks gray and dull. It's not raining yet, but it often feels like rain could come at any moment. The light is soft, there are no shadows, and the day feels a little quiet or heavy. Overcast weather can make people feel calm, sleepy, or even a bit sad. But some also enjoy the cooler, softer mood it brings. It's the kind of sky you see when the whole sky looks like a big gray blanket. You might say, "The sky is overcast. It looks like it's going to rain soon." All right, that one had a cloudy mood. Let's see what the next word brings to the forecast. Drizzle. Drizzle means very light rain. It's the kind of rain that falls slowly and softly, just a little bit at a time. You might not even need an umbrella, but you'll still feel tiny drops on your face or see them collecting on windows. Drizzle doesn't make big puddles or loud sounds like heavy rain. Instead, it feels calm and quiet, almost like the sky is whispering. On a drizzly day, the sky is usually gray, and the ground slowly gets wet over time. You might hear someone say, "It's not raining hard, just a light drizzle, nothing too serious." That one was nice and gentle. Now let's step into the next word and see what it brings. Shower. A shower is a short period of rain that can start suddenly and end just as quickly. It's usually stronger than a drizzle, but doesn't last very long. You might be walking outside when the rain begins, and a few minutes later, the sun is shining again. Showers can happen at any time of day, and sometimes they come and go more than once. The sky may look partly cloudy before or after a shower, and people often get caught in one without much warning. You might say, "There was a quick shower this afternoon, but now the sky is clear again. That one came and went fast." Let's see what word is about to roll in next. Downpour. A downpour means very heavy rain that usually starts suddenly and falls fast. It's the kind of rain that soaks you in seconds if you're outside without shelter. The sound of a downpour is loud. It beats hard on rooftops, streets, and windows. It often happens during storms or tropical weather, and sometimes it comes with thunder and lightning. During a downpour, puddles form quickly, and it can be hard to see clearly through the rain. Most people rush to get indoors when it begins. You might say, "We had to run inside during the downpour. We were completely drenched." That one definitely made a splash. Let's move on and see what the next word has in store. Blizzard. A blizzard is a powerful snowstorm with strong winds and heavy snowfall. During a blizzard, the snow doesn't just fall gently, it blows all around, making it hard to see, walk, or drive. Everything turns white, and the wind makes the cold feel even worse. It can last for hours or even longer, and it often causes travel delays, school closings, and power outages. A blizzard is not just about snow. It's also about the speed of the wind and how dangerous it feels to be outside. You might hear someone say, The blizzard was so strong I could barely see what was in front of me. That one was freezing and wild. Let's see what calmer word is coming up next. Hail. Hail is frozen rain, hard pieces of ice that fall from the sky during strong storms. These ice pieces are usually small, like peas or marbles, but sometimes they can be bigger. Hail forms in tall clouds where water droplets freeze and get pushed around by strong winds until they become heavy enough to fall. When hail hits the ground, cars, windows, or rooftops, it can make a loud sound. It can even cause damage if the pieces are big or the storm is strong. Hail usually doesn't last long, but it can be intense while it's happening. You might say, the hail was so loud it sounded like someone was throwing rocks at the roof. That one came down with a bang. Let's see what the next word brings our way. Frost. Frost is a thin layer of ice that forms on surfaces like grass, windows, and cars when the temperature drops close to or below freezing, especially during the night. You usually see it early in the morning before the sun comes up. It gives everything a light white or silver look, almost like a soft dusting of snow. Frost forms when water in the air freezes onto cold surfaces. It's beautiful to look at, but it can also make roads slippery or plants freeze. People often need to scrape frost off their car windows before driving. You might hear someone say, "There was frost on the grass this morning. It looked like everything was covered in sugar." That one gave us a quiet chill. Let's see what interesting word comes next. Breeze. A breeze is a gentle, light wind that moves softly through the air. It's not strong or loud like a storm. It's calm and peaceful. You might feel a breeze on your face while walking near the sea, sitting under a tree, or during a quiet evening outside. A breeze can make a warm day feel more comfortable or bring a fresh scent through an open window. It's one of the small things in nature that people often enjoy without even thinking about it. You might say, "There's a nice cool breeze this evening. It makes the weather feel perfect." That one was light and refreshing. Now let's drift into the next word and keep things moving. Gale. A gale is a very strong and powerful wind, much stronger than a breeze. It can shake trees, move heavy objects, and even cause damage if it gets too intense. Gales often happen during storms or rough weather near the sea, where the wind speeds can be especially high. When there's a gale, it's hard to walk or keep your balance outside. You might hear whistling through windows or feel doors shaking. It's not just loud, it can be dangerous, so people are usually told to stay indoors when a gale is expected. You might hear someone say, "The gale was so strong last night, it knocked over some trees in the neighborhood." That one really packed a punch. Let's see what the next word has in store for us. Stormy. Stormy describes weather that is full of action, strong wind, heavy rain, and sometimes thunder and lightning all happening together. It's loud, wild, and often a little scary. The sky turns dark, the wind blows hard, and the rain falls fast. Stormy weather makes it hard to go outside or travel, and it can sometimes cause power cuts or fallen trees. On stormy nights, you might hear thunder rolling and see flashes of lightning lighting up the sky. It's the kind of weather that makes you want to stay safe and warm indoors. You might say, "It's a stormy night. better to stay inside where it's safe and dry. And that brings us to the end of this weather word journey. You've done an amazing job building clear and natural explanations. If you ever want to keep going with new topics, I'm here and ready to help. You did another great job. These words give life to the sky. They help you understand not just what's happening, but how it feels. When you can say the difference between a drizzle and a downpour, or a breeze and a gale, your English becomes more alive. In the next part, we'll talk about seasons, climate, and more weather-related ideas. If you enjoyed this video, like it. Write your favorite weather word in the comments. And subscribe so you don't miss part 4. See you next time. Until then, let English fall into your mind like gentle rain, word by word, sound by sound.